Hello friends, we are going to start a vlog for the next couple days. And my son is very excited. This morning we had a little play date with my friend, her son and her daughter. And we went to the nursery. So that's where that was. They have like a nice little playground. They have goats, chickens. We actually didn't go see the goats today, but we let the boys run around. Her baby girl is 6 months old, so she didn't run around. But then we went and looked at some plants, and so I was going to show those to you guys. But I want to do an inside update because I worked on this yesterday. But I have been sanding the walls. So this is the retro living room. We have like 700 square feet. The room is very much, I just did like a 10-minute tidy. But I have sanded this wall. I might do an accent color on this door and sand it as well. I'm just trying to think if I want to do a blue or a green. Still trying to figure that out. So that's like this is like our closet that has extra blankets, board games for guests, extra pillows, stuff like that. We have a lot of storage in here, so very thankful for that. This is the hallway to like our bedrooms and such. But this, I sanded half of this wall because this wall is pretty long. And so we have a mess right now, if you guys can tell. I don't like to show the mess, but I want to be real. So I'm currently decluttering a lot of this stuff, and I'm going to get rid of this black piece of furniture, if you can kind of tell. I'm getting rid of that. And then if you look behind me, this is our study / library, and then we have the dog's room. But my project that I'm currently working on is sanding this, and so I'll be doing more of the like updates and renovation videos soon. This is just going to be the next couple of days. So today we went to the nursery, and I was going to go ahead and show you guys this plant. My toddler, I need to actually probably put the dogs out back. So let me go ahead and do that because I don't want to risk a husky escaping. But our living room, like I said, is like 700 square feet. Pretty large of a living space. And I've been working in the yard all week and also trying to do stuff inside. But we're supposed to have some rain next week. So I think I'm going to work in the yard today so I don't have to deal with... let me turn off this TV because we're about to go play in the yard. So, when it rains, I like to work inside, and I'm going to be sanding these walls. These are eventually going to have built-ins, but we're on a limited budget. So, we're going to do a little bit at a time. And so, that's how most people do it. So, let me put my shoes on my son, and I'll check back in with you guys to show you guys our haul from the nursery. For free off of Facebook Marketplace, I actually grabbed this wooden desk. This girl's grandfather made it for her. Sorry, my son's playing with this walker from when he was a kid, and he's getting very excited. So that desk is like, I'll show you. It's pretty like sturdy. So going to move that into the house after we paint. I'm painting the walls white in there. And then I wanted to get some more herbs. We are growing basil, so I'll show you guys that update. But this is mint, which I would think is so refreshing in some lemonade. So I got mint. The nursery had this for like $3 and it's thriving. And this is rosemary. Rosemary grows really well, and it's also a repellent for ticks, fleas, all kinds of things. So I look a lot of this stuff up on Pinterest or on different farmers pages. So these are going to eventually be outside, but I think I'm going to keep them in the sunroom for now. So I'm going to actually put these on the porch so I don't forget that. I want to show you guys the basil and how it's doing, how it's thriving as well. Let me set this on our porch. The birds are very happy today. So this is, let me see if it'll show you guys. So this is actually basil. So this woman threw all kinds of seeds in this old pot and didn't pull out all of the roots of other plants. So I am trying to figure out what's basil. So this is definitely basil. You can just tell by the leaves. So I'll be replanting this eventually. And then our roses have seen better days as well. I need to prune these. So The roses are recovering from just weather. It's been storming, wet, and then dry, so I definitely need to prune some of these back. And we're about to check the mail, and I'll show you the plant that I'm most excited about. Okay, it's really windy, so I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I picked up a vining plant. This is called a Confederate Jasmine, and it's 3 gallons, so I picked up one. It was $29.99 at our local nursery, and my project is to get it on the trellis today. That's behind me that I built. So I don't know if you guys can see back there, but we'll do a close-up and all that. I have a couple plants I need to give fresh life to. I'll flip the camera. We have some delphinium right here, and we have some salvia that my toddler like yanked out of the ground. So, and I need to take care of some that's by the tree that I planted. So we are about to do that. So let's go ahead and get started. I might actually need to add, I might just put this here. I might eventually stick this so it stands straight up, but it needs to be easy to work this evening. So here's our planter. That's a work in progress. And I want to show you guys what I'm working with. I might have to go get the shovel. I'm trying to think about it right now. The wind, you probably cannot hear me because of the wind. Yeah, you probably can't hear me because of the wind, but this plant, I need to do something about. I need to add some more soil, tons of water, so it thrives. So I'm going to be working on that. And then I was going to show you guys our cilantro. It's doing pretty well. Here's the cilantro. It's doing well. We've been pulling from it and making tacos and using a lot of it, so it's doing well. And then I was going to show you guys the trellis, because this is where we're going to put the Confederate Jasmine. I'm trying to think if I want it to be, I think this side will probably be the best side to start it going up. It's just me transferring it, so I need to like read on that actually. And then I'll eventually get a plant for this side, but we are working kind of small right now. Like I said, I probably need to go get that shovel. I totally forgot about that when I was in the garage. I also need to pick up, let's see, I'm going to check on this pea plant, my son's peas. And these are doing very well, so very happy with that. And then our marigolds are doing pretty well as well. And then we have a lot of marigolds to plant throughout the yard, so we will be working on that soon. So I'll check in with you guys in a minute. I'm gonna go try to find a shovel and probably water a couple of these plants shortly, but I need to get a shovel because I can't do anything with this Confederate Jasmine without the shovel. So I'll check in with you guys soon. So I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update because I'm also filming a short form video for TikTok and other platforms, but I want to show you guys what it looks like. I did plant it in the ground. I did a clip of me digging a hole. It definitely had to be more wider and more deep, but this plant has a decent amount of vines and it's about to thrive and bloom. So let's go ahead and flip the camera for the grand reveal. And here it is. I did have to move the trellis over, but one of the vines goes all the way to the top. So I am beyond excited to see how this turns out. I will be going back to get a vine for the other side, but those are pretty expensive, like 30 bucks per plant. So as it gets stronger and stronger, I will unravel some of the vines and such. It seems like it's still, some of them are still intertwined. So I might be able to add a couple. I just want it to thrive and I just watered it. So I will check back in probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. I'm taking you guys to a library, to a book sale. So we're going there right when they open tomorrow, and their books are going to be between like 50 cents to $1. So I'm excited. So I'll check in and I'll see you guys then. Good morning. It is the next day. It is Friday, and the baby woke up shortly after me. My husband has to be at work early, so we woke up around 5-ish. So he made some coffee, so I'm enjoying some coffee. I'm making some hash browns, and we'll probably have some fruit with that. And we're gonna get ready. So I'll check in with you guys after I'm a little bit more dressed and all that. I'm about to do my makeup while sipping on my coffee and enjoying breakfast. So I'll see you guys at the library. Hello, you guys. I am pulling out of our neighborhood. My son's in the back. It took me longer to get ready. He's still in his PJs, and he barely ate this morning, so I'm a little stressed, but we brought his milk with us and a snack, and then I had to go feed the neighbor's cats. I'm doing that as a side job right now. They're in between two houses, so I'm helping her out with both cats, and one of them's kind of feral, so it's been very interesting. So I just wanted to check in with you guys. It's about a 30-45 minute drive to this location. My son has never been, but they have a really nice children's area. This is actually the same place where the writing workshop was last Saturday, I believe. So I'm very excited, and I'm gonna go ahead and get off of my camera, and I will check in with you guys soon. Hey you guys, we are done at the library. We're back at the house. We actually stopped at the grocery. So the baby just woke up. So whenever I get him settled, we will do a grocery haul and a book haul. I found some treasures, so I'll check in with you guys shortly. Okay, my son is down here, and we're gonna go ahead and get started with the book haul. Most of these were like 25 to 50 cents. I'll do my best. I know the hardcovers were $1, paperback were 50 cents. Children's books were 25, I believe. So let's go ahead and get started. I found Twilight with the movie cover on it. Kind of crazy. This was 25 cents, and it has definitely had some love. But yes, I think this is from 2008, I think is when the movie came out. So I'm excited about having this. Just a random book. It's the Mass paperback. I think it even has someone's bookmark in it. So, and then my son picked out a bookmark for his book. So, thought that was a good find. I did find Dolly Parton's Coat of Many Colors. So, I'm excited about this to read to my son. And we did some art in the library and had some playtime. and I picked up a copy of one of our local magazines that's free. And then I was kind of going through books and trying to figure out what my son could use in his library or have. And I found this one, George's Marvelous Medicine by Roald Dahl. I can never say his name correctly. Then I got these hunting books because my husband's a hunter and loves the great outdoors. But the weird thing is that book number 4 in this series, it wasn't there. But these were 25 cents, and they're just about the outdoors, and my husband may even want to read these, but I think it's just going to be something fun for him to have because my husband's definitely an outdoorsman. And then I also found a Walt Disney World book. I probably know all this stuff, but I love Disney books, and I'm hoping that I do learn something new. Yeah. And then I found some American Girl books. So I got all 3 of them. They're all with Kirsten in it. So they have Kirsten's Surprises, which is the Christmas story. That's book 3. Book 1 is Meet Kirsten, and then book 2 is her school book, which is a school story. So, yeah, I remember reading these as a kid, but you never know if I'm gonna have a little girl or not. So I always keep these little books, and then they're very nostalgic for myself. And we're not done yet. That was just the YA and the children's books. So let's go ahead and get into some other books. I don't know if I had some of these, so I grabbed some. I don't know if I have this or if it's still on my wish list. This is the most fun we've ever had. If I already have it, I'm just going to bring it to a little free library. And I've seen this movie years ago. This is The Time Traveler's Wife. So I want to read this at some point. And then I'll eventually bring it to a little free library. And all of these were 50 cents. I did find The Housemaid by Frida McFadden. So this one's going to a little free library because I have read this book. Then I found The Inmate. This one's pretty much brand new. I have not read this, so I'm definitely going to read it. And this is a part of the same series, but they're different sizes. And I don't know which one I have of this series. So I don't know if I have The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo or The Girl Who Played with Fire. I have one of these in my collection, and I'll put that on the screen here. And then whatever one I do have, I will donate the copy of it. So to the little free library. And this is the last bag from this sale. And I think this is my most exciting bag. I found some treasures. I think I'm going to give this to my mom. She collects these books by J.D. Robb, the In Death series. So I don't think she has this one. And if she does, it's going to go to a little free library. I love to just bring books to little free libraries. It's one of my favorite things. And maybe I'll find a treasure. This book has been on my wish list for a bit. This is the All the Light That We Cannot See, and it's in very great condition. I love the way that this book looks, and for $1 instead of $20 for the hardcover, I'm excited about reading this. And I love that it says it's winner of the Pulitzer Prize. Okay, and the last 2 books are probably my favorite. If you guys know, I love coziness, gardening stuff, and just these are 2 books that remind me of spring and countryside stuff. I found Anne of Green Gables, and look at this copy. It is just gorgeous, and there's actually I didn't even realize this. It's the Reader's Digest edition, I believe. So it has so much information. It looks like it's never even been read or touched. What year was this published? This is a 92 edition, which is funny because I was born in 92. So yeah, it's pretty much brand new. They had a lot of books. I had to have a lot of self-control, but I'm excited about adding this somewhere in our house where I can showcase it. And yes, I have 5 copies of this book, but this is probably one of my favorites. And the last book that I grabbed was actually a country cookbook. And I love the cover of this book. It's just very springy, very happy. And what I love about this book is that it's actually personalized to someone. It says, Merry Christmas, Tracy, John, and Fifi, 1986. And it just has cute little things. I don't know. This is a 1984 edition. So, but it has been published starting in 1894. There are some beverages in here and cappuccinos, and just there's pitchers. So if you guys want me to like cook some things or make some drinks from here, just let me know. I just could not pass this up for $1. And I even just like the spine. So I got a lot of books. That was probably 20 something books, I think. Not sure. So let's go ahead and get into groceries. I'm very mindful when buying groceries, definitely, because they're very expensive. So I got some of our favorites or things that I needed to restock. The baby always needs whole milk, so we just picked up some whole milk. And he's playing with his walker, but we have some cream cheese. The cream cheese that was great value was on rollback, and I'm gonna make another batch of carrot cake today, I think, or tomorrow. So I need more cream cheese. And then I got a big thing of Oikos triple berry. I like this to make a healthier dessert. I usually put like cheesecake powder in it, sugar-free cheesecake powder, and then I dip my apples into it. And then I picked up some grass-fed ground beef, some unsalted butter, and this is the Walmart brand, but it's the Chobani. I guess the generic Chobani, and I really like this brand, Better Goods. And so I had to stock up on some things because I was like getting low on Greek yogurt, and I needed some stuff for baking. And then I think I'm gonna make like a healthier sloppy joe this weekend or early next week. So I needed to get some beef. And I did actually pick these up for my son. We haven't had these in a while, but these were like $1.50, and he loves these little veggie waffles. So they're just great to like, they have veggies in them. So it's just good for him to have as a healthier snack. With that as well, I did get him the Earth's Best Organic, the peanut butter and strawberry Sesame Street little snacks. They're filled with some jam, so he's gonna love that. I did pick up a pack of hamburger buns. I've been making them at home, but just to save on time, pick these up. These were $2.88, and I feel like that wasn't a bad price. And then I did pick my son up some shorts. I hope that they fit him. These are $2.98, but we just need more play shorts. He's kind of in between sizes, and I love Garanimals. The prices are just so good. And if he gets paint all over them, I don't feel bad because we spent $3. But I usually do thriftist clothes, but I really wanted to get that. And then I have some produce and just some needs that he needed. I wanted to get him another spoon and fork for dinner, and he's been really liking Bluey lately, and I don't even think he realized that, I picked these up, so he's going to be very excited to have his dinner with these tonight. I did pick him up some more toothpaste. He used all of his Elmo toothpaste, so I got him, he likes the strawberry banana toothpaste, and this one has the Paw Patrol. And then I also got him some more bananas. We love bananas, and if we don't eat them all, we make banana nut bread. And then the last bag is kind of just snacks. I'm gonna make a cottage cheese buffalo dip. It's like one of my things I've been making just to get some more protein in. So I wanted to try the Parmesan garlic Good Thins. I really do like these. I'm not gluten-free or anything, but I like the consistency of their crackers. And then my son, we don't ever buy Goldfish. I'm more of like an Annie's girl, but it's so hard to find Annie's on, it's so hard to find Annie's at our Walmarts down here. So I just got him some Mickey Mouse Goldfish, and it doesn't have food coloring or it doesn't have food coloring or anything in it. So I picked that up for him. And then I also wanted to get him like a little treat that wasn't like, this is just something like for him just to have fun with. Like if we're outside in the yard, he can just have a couple of these in a cup. These are the Frosted Mother Cookies. I love these, but I've never seen the dinosaur ones. So I think he's going to really like this. These do have food coloring, but we're just mindful that it's like an occasional thing. But I really do think these are cute, and I think he's going to have a lot of fun with these. We are talking more about dinosaurs, and these are actually chocolate, and he's really into chocolate right now. So these I had never seen. So that is everything that I got, and I think I'm actually going to end the video here. So that is our book and grocery haul. Thank you guys for your patience and for spending the past couple days with us. I know I had snippets of the day, but we're about to put away groceries, have some, wait, I forgot one more bag. What am I doing? I have one more bag that I just found. So I was about to say, I got a cucumber because I was thinking about dipping this as well in the buffalo dip, and my son does like cucumbers. We did get some Uncrustables. I want to see if he likes these because these would just be so much easier because the bread is thinner. When I make my bread, it's just too thick even if I slice it, like the density. So we're going to see if he likes these. He likes anything strawberry. And then the last thing, we really like these, my husband and I. These are the chicken sausage apple market side sausages. These are really good with some mustard. So I wanted to pick some of these up. So that is all. I don't think there's anything else. So thank you guys for spending the past couple days with me. Thank you for your patience. And if you like videos like this, let me know down below, and I will see you guys next time.